Wow, I like the fucking... I love the fucking, the little lag I just got.
Good dude. Good dude. Good dude. Unless you plan to drop $1 grand for the GPU alone, hell no. That was another. See, I'm actually now getting the clips that I. Welcome back, guys, to another ESO PvP build video. Today we have the Magicka Eiston build. Yes, I said it, the Magicka Eiston build. Alright, this is a role-playing Magicka Warden strictly Frost build that I put together that works out pretty good. It's off-meta, completely off class type of play style. But it works if you want to utilize some of the Frost sets that come along with the class. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. First, we are a Breton. Breton, obviously, for that extra mag sustain recovery that we receive. So this is our race of choice. Our attributes are as follows: 41 in Magicka, 23 in health. We have 22 Magicka, 29k in health, 13k in stam. Mag recoveries at 17k, stam recoveries at 10. Now if we go ahead and buff up, $17.51, not much change. Our spell damage at 43.15. These will go up obviously with continuous attack. So going on down to our Mundus of choice, we are using Apprentice for extra spell damage. You can, if you are hurting for sustain, go with the Atronach. You can try to Lover if you want more pin, but our pin, as you can see, is already low anyway, so either spell damage or go with the Atronach. We are Vamp Stage 3 Vampire just for the added extra reduction in damage that we receive. We are using Smoke Bear Haunch for our food of choice. You can go with Sugar Skulls, you can go with Witch Mother's Brew, but I am using Smoke Bear Haunch, just it works good for me. So let's go ahead and jump into the gear. We are using One Piece Velour's Medium. We're using Winterborn well fitted on the shoulder piece. We are using Hrothgar's Kyros on the chest. We are using Winterborn on the gloves and Winterborn on the waist piece as well. This should be in pin, and we are using Hrothgar's Chill on the legs, and then Sabaton's or Hrothgar's on the feet. You want to have in pin, prismatic glyphs on all your bigger pieces, mag glyphs on all your smaller pieces, and in pin. I just have a mixture between well fitted because I'm not gonna trait these or change them. I really don't need to. It's just a role-playing build, so no need to go into full distinctive detail and swap things around. For our jewelry, we're using Infused Winterborn with spell damage, another Winterborn infused with spell damage, And we are using Infuse Malakoff Band's Brutality for the increase in damage by 60% with mag recovery. For our back bar, we're using a Vats Ice Staff powered for some extra healing done. And also we are using it for the damage that it provides on the back bar. Front bar, we are using a charged Rothar's Shield Ice Staff with a Shock Glyph. This increased the chance to apply status effect by 480%. So you do get your minor vulnerability, minor brittle, and then obviously you get your major breach. You're getting a lot of debuffs with this build, so it's not bad to use. Let's go jump into the skills. So front bar, we have Frost Clinch. We're using Frost Clinch because it procs our Rothar's Chill. It also immobilizes and stuns our enemy. It gives the major maim, reducing the damage by 10%. Applies the Still status effect as well. And we are using Winter's Revenge. Winter's Revenge as well. Gives us a higher chance of proccing the Chilled status effect. We're using Unstable Wall of Frost, extra damage, and chilled enemies do get mobilized. We're using Arctic Blast. That gives us healing and also does stun our enemy. We're using Bird of Prey, and we're using this for our minor brutality buff that we receive, or minor berserk, my apologies, right there in my face. And it increases our damage done by 5%. Icy Rage. You have an option of switching out with Icy Rage, or you can use Ice Comet. I've swapped back and forth between Icy Rage and Ice Comet, more so with Icy Rage more because to me I like the immobilization that it does, and then on top of that, like, I think it provides just significantly more damage. But Ice Comet, if you want, you can definitely use it. I just feel like it's too slow, and it just doesn't do nearly enough damage as to what I've seen Icy Rage do. So back bar, we have Elemental Drain along with the Vats Ice Staff. We do get the extra damage that we provide to our enemy. I was using Sword and Board back bar, but figured why not go double Ice Staff. If we're gonna go ahead and role play it out, let's use double Ice Staff. We're using Crystallized Slab. This provides some mag sustain, gives us a shield, and also returns frost damage. Living Trellis for some more healing. Blue Betty, obviously, for our Major Sword buff. Ice Fortress. And back bar, we have Permafrost. I'm going with Permafrost because it does provide major protection, reducing our incoming damage, and obviously with Permafrost, you can cast it around you versus using Icy Rage where you can only drop it at a specific target location. So Permafrost is good for when you are in a situation where your enemy's up close and personal with you in melee range. Pop Permafrost and swap to your front bar and just go crazy and be annoying, dropping your snares and move it, you know, immobilizations, whatever you're doing. You can try Northern Storm if you want. I prefer Permafrost. I'm not changing it to Northern Storm. Permafrost it is. Going back to Crystallized Slab. So if we hit it, you can see I get a shield that covers my whole entire bar. Alright. We'll get into the reason why and how that is. So last but not least, let's go ahead and jump into CP. So for Green Tree, Steed's Blessing, Rationer, Liquid Efficiency, Gifted Rider, Mastered at Arms, Biting Aura, Untamed Aggression, Rayful Strikes. We have Balanced Vitality, Sustained by Suffering, Survival Instincts, and Bastion. Bastion is what's providing me a bigger shield for my Icy Slabs. So Crystallized Slabs, you can change these CP points to what you want, but this is what works for me. It's the reason why I don't have to really run Duelist Rebuff, because I have a shield. You'll see some gameplay before. If you got this far, you'll see gameplay demonstrating how this build works. I played on streaming and off streaming. It works for me. It's a good role-playing Ice Magden build. I do wish we had more, you know, ice sets and, you know, more monster ice sets as well. Hopefully that'll change in the near future if I'm still playing or not. But guys, this is my take on the Frost Magden PvP build. If you like what you see, hit the follow, subscribe, share the build. Go ahead and drop in the comment section on some things you probably want to change. You have the option too. There's different sets out there. You can use Icy Conjurer. You can use ESO Mars. You can. There's a ton. Frozen Watcher. But these are my two preferred sets that work well. And guys, like it, have fun, play with it, and peace.